Do you know what Lent signifies? Hello, and welcome to today's Insight. And today I had a conversation with a colleague of mine, and we were talking about, well, she talked of a Muslim friend of hers that she had a conversation with, and how she was talking about Ramadan and how it's meant to teach you of, the things that you can, of being mindful of things. I know it's not literal, but that's mainly what we came to the conclusion of, because I also said, well, Lent is similar, right? Actually, Lent represents the fact that Jesus went by himself to the mountain for 40 days and to contemplate certain things or to think about things and deprived himself of certain things. And that's what we do during Lent. We deprive ourselves of things so that we spend more time thinking about more pressing matters, more important matters. And I know that this Lent, the usually what people do Lent of is animal products, right? But I did a different Lent, and I think I mentioned it. I did a Lent of mainly anything that's not related to work, like cutting off reading, cutting off YouTube, cutting off anything that wasn't in any way, shape, or form helping me do the work that I need to do. Okay, so I continue doing videos, but only the videos, not scrolling social media or scrolling YouTube or whatnot, And if it was something that would allow me to grow, like spiritually, I would listen to it. So I was more intentional with the stuff I consumed. That is what Lent to me signifies. Now, but what we, through our conversation, me and my colleague, we came to understand is that let it be Ramadan, let it be Lent, let it be any religious celebration where we intentionally deprive ourselves of things, is so that we can see how we don't actually need those things. We can actually live and survive without them, and it is time for us to intentionally see what is good for us and what isn't. And so, in my mind, I always have heard of Lent as being the time where you stop eating animal products or things of that nature. But in reality, at the essence of it, is depriving yourself of something that you thought you really needed, or that brought you some type of superficial pleasure. In actuality, you don't need it to survive. So it's really getting down to the nitty gritty and doing a little bit of a cleanup in your life to see what really can stay and what really should go. And so my question to you is, have you actually sat down and thought about what you actually need in life and what is superfluous? Ponder that.